Hello everyone, Green Gemini here, and welcome back to the next episode of Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition. Obviously, as you can see, between the last episode and this one, we've jumped 6 cycles. But in that 6 cycle time, I have gone through and done all of the research that we've needed to do for at least the first part of it, right? So anything that required just the basic research, all of that is now done. With that being said, that gives us an opportunity to do a couple of things. First, it actually gives us the opportunity to go ahead and build, pardon me, our 2 supercomputers that we're going to need in here for the other research, for the advanced research. So we'll get those built. Today's episode, what we're going to do is we're really just going to pardon me. We're going to expand the base out. We're going to get a couple extra things built, so we'll get those built. We have the ability now to have mess tables. We can have a break room with the water cooler and the flower pots. We have ventilation, but I don't want to do anything with that yet. We can actually have a lavatory. We could actually have an actual washroom. What room is that called? So we have a latrine. Yeah, a washroom. So the morale on that is a +2. Latrine is +1. So all of this stuff is going to help build our morale up. And that's something that I really like to focus on at the beginning of the game. Because what that's going to do is it's going to allow us to give our dupes the necessary points that they need for us to continue with the 3 that we have, potentially 1 more. I want to look to see what we've got going on. So looking at our current skill points that we have available to use now, advanced research is something we definitely need. Since he hearts that one, it gives him a +1 bonus. Auto, we're going to do digging, +1 bonus as well. And then Bert is rocketry and piloting, because Bert's going to end up being our pilot, so we want to go ahead and add that on there too. Advantage of the hard digger is that, pardon me, Auto has it, and Turner already has it. So we're good to go with that stuff. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. With that being said, let's go ahead and click out of that. We're down to 13,000 kcals. I had to dig a little bit around the base because we are running low on food. I think if I can just get a couple more things dug out, then we should be okay. Food is going to be... food is always one of the things that I kind of forget about in the beginning of this game. But, you know, it is what it is. What I want to do is we're going to go ahead and kind of outline what we're going to do over here. So we have our latrine over here. Eventually we will get... Oh, thank goodness. Muckroot. Thank you very much. But... Oh, hold on. Hold on. No, I'm going to go with the muckroot for now. We'll do another dupe here shortly. But I want to get a... I want to get a mess hall established. Going over here... We can actually put our grilling stuff up here. So if I go into food, we already have our electric grill. We have the ability to do a kitchen now. So the kitchen requires a spice grinder, an electric grill or gas range, and a refrigerator. There can be no mess table. And I think that's really about it. So if we do that, we don't have the spice grinder yet, but we will eventually. So we're going to build that around here. So we're going to fast forward, get all that done. Don't need power. No, no, what am I doing? Food. Food is what I'm doing. Do I have enough room for this stuff? So if I put a grill here, a refrigerator, and then the spice grinder, that should all fit in here to give me my kitchen. So the advantage of putting that here is then right next to it is where we're going to end up having our mess hall. I'm gonna have to dig that stuff out, unfortunately. I know it's like free food that we're able to get, but it's okay. We're up to 19,000 kcals. I'm not too terribly concerned about it. Oxygen levels are perfectly fine. This is good. This is, I mean, this is working out really, really well. But then again, I mean, this is the easiest asteroid. And once you've played this game a little bit, it's not too terribly hard. Looks like we've got our teleporter down here. So if we go down just a little bit further, we'll be able to see that. And then it looks like we have another teleporter, supply teleport station down here, which is good. We'll get, let's go ahead and open that. Lock, lock, and open. Just like I do with everything else. Give me that, and we'll go that way with it. I think what I'm going to end up doing is, let's take this down. Let's cancel that. We'll put a door here. We'll have this come down like that. Have a ladder come down here. So what this is going to end up doing is that this will eventually fill in with carbon dioxide. We'll have our... Eventually we'll have refrigerators down here. I think I'm going to take that, and I think I want it to go a little bit further. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 refrigerators eventually. Well, wait, do I have them now? No, I don't have them now. Those are under advanced research. Open that up. Now, I'm not going to be able to put anything on top of that, but it's still going to give me the ability to walk on top of it, which is fine. The mess hall can be no more than 64 tiles, and then a great hall, it can be 120 tiles. So 64 is going to go to there. So that's actually going to work out pretty well. Auto harvest that. Now, unfortunately, with the way the food is now, is that even though it's in a carbon dioxide sterile environment and everything, the food still spoils, which, I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, not all food is going to stay fresh forever. However, I think there is the ability to freeze it. And I think that gives the ability to keep it forever. I don't know. But I'm not too terribly concerned about it. We're just going to get this established and kind of get going on some food. My mouth is very, very dry today for some reason. So I'm trying to not drink very much, but I'm still going to have to wet my whistle. Let's go ahead and open that. You idiot. Oh, auto. All right, you're going to need to dig that out. I think if he digs that out, yeah, he can get up out of there. Got it. All right, we'll lock that. That'll be added in, and then give me furniture, mess table. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 5. Okay. So that gives me 10 peeps. And that can be in here. Open that. Lock that. Okay. We are making some really good progress very quickly on this. Very, very quickly. I want all, and I want all. And then we're going to deconstruct that, and I want nothing. Okay, now they have somewhere to eat. Food is going to be stored down here, so they can very easily, very quickly pick the food up and go and eat. Food can very easily be transferred from here to there, which will be good. All right. Fantastic. Dig that out. We've got 20,000 K-cows. I think considering this is 64, and that's the maximum for some of these rooms. Private bathroom is 64. Barracks 64. Luxury barracks. Wait, hold on. So we have a luxury barracks. I gotta pause this. That's new. So a barracks is +1. A luxury barracks is 1 or more comfy beds, no cots, no industrial machinery. Okay, so then what's a private bedroom? So private bedroom is +3. A single comfy bed, no cots. Okay. All right, I like that. I do, I like that. That's better. What about... So a greenhouse, I already know how to do. A stable, I already know how to do. That's 96. Greenhouse is 96. Power plant is 96. Hospital 96. Massage clinic is 64. Kitchen is 96. Interesting. Rec room is 96. We've got a lot of 96s. Ooh, parks. We might be able to make a park somewhere. I didn't really think about that too much. I always forget about the park. Nah, I'm not going to worry about a park. I'm not. Alright, let's get this going a little bit more. Okay, so next. That happened a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Let's go ahead and do one quick thing of research. Because I want to be able to have my kitchen. Even though it doesn't give me a morale bonus or anything. I want that. So, these guys aren't going to research very much because we're at the end of the cycle. Actually, no. Not doing it. I'll do the research on the back end. I will do that away from the actual game itself. Let's get a ladder to come down because I kind of want to see what's down here. I mean, I know what these two things are, but I still want to see what's going on with this base. And then I think once we get down to here, we'll just go ahead and dig that way. So we'll see how that goes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Toilets are full. Okay, let's get that fixed. I know, I haven't hooked this up to power yet. I don't think I'm going to at the moment. What is he researching? I thought I canceled the research. Well, that's a bit weird. That is a bit weird. He should not be researching. Dude, stop it. Turner, quit it. Move. Come on. Knock it off, man. Thank you very much. Okay. I know you're not coming over here to do research. What are you guys doing? Seriously. Did I... Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay. Let's prioritize this stuff. Okay. Alright, so a couple good things. It didn't take nearly as long as what I thought it was going to get them over here. We've got Bert here getting in this. I went ahead and opened this up so that the oxygen could actually kind of flow out of there and into here, so that the dupes weren't constantly gasping for air. Looks like we have gotten over to our other side, which is good. Kind kind of gives us an idea of how far our actual rock is here. Okay. Haven't uncovered any other things yet, any other geysers or vents or anything like that. If I go to the star map and I click on this, I can actually see, so geyser wise we have a cool steam vent, a cool salt slush geyser, a cool slush geyser, a natural gas geyser, minor volcano, hot polluted oxygen vent, and a chlorine gas vent. That makes me very happy. This is some really good stuff that we've got on this rock. That's going to help us out tremendously. Now, if I select my teleporter, I've discovered a functioning teleporting device with a pre-programmed destination. It appears to go to another planetoid. And I'm fairly certain there's a return device on the other end. I could send a dupe safely if I desired. So let's see the destination. A little bit further than I thought it was going to be. Looking at this planetoid, we have a partially frozen world with an oily core. I like that. While oily swamp asteroids are largely swampy, they also contain a great deal of rust. So it's metal poor. We have a liquid sulf geyser, hydrogen vent, carbon dioxide vent, and oil reservoir. We have space, we have barren, tundra, swampy, rust, oily. I like it. I do. I like it. This is a good planet. And for the one that we have to teleport to, I like it a lot. It's gonna be a while before we get there, though. We've got to establish our base first over here. In order to continue doing that, we're gonna go ahead and start building food up. So let's dig that out. We're gonna go ahead and do food. We're gonna go farm tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll do that. Paste that in there. We're going to start off with mealwood. And I know mealwood is not the most desirable, but here's the thing. When you're looking at your consumables and you're looking at, okay, so muckroot is morale -1, meal lice -1. If I wanted to, I could do like a mush bar with that, which I very well might do. Actually, let me go ahead and put this micro musher in here. Let's go ahead and do... We have our jumbo battery, but I'm not going to be able to put that there where I want to. That's not going to work either. Okay, that's fine. Let's take this and just go straight up with it, so those two can share the same power source. And then this is going to be mealwood. So we're going to go there with it. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to make sure that once we get our food established here, the dupes actually have another skill that they can go to. Their morale is already up now. The morale is up pretty high. So Otto here is getting a +3 morale for the mess hall that we've got here. Okay, so he's getting a +3 here. He's getting a +1 there. He's getting a +1 there. He's not getting anything for that though. But 3, 4, 5 morale right there immediately, and we're only in cycle 17. So you can see how their stuff is already up pretty high. Now with Otto, we can already give him super hard digging, and he still has 4 morale available. With Bert, I'm going to go ahead and give grilling to, because we do need a cook. And this stuff I'm not going to get to anytime soon, so we can kind of wait on that. With Turner, we're going to go ahead and do astronomy, because astronomy will give him telescope usage and then mission control station usage. So we will be able to go ahead and get up to space pretty quickly with him having that. Now, we'll see how quickly we do get up to space, because, again, we're only in cycle 17. We do have a telescope available, and we actually do have under stations, we have oxygen mass and the oxygen mass checkpoint. So we could very easily go up and do that. I'm curious to see if I do go up with this. Got a little bit of ice and stuff here. I have someone that can dig through that. I do. Even if the water drops down, falls down into this little pit, I'm okay with that. Let's dig that out, and then let's dig that out. Kind of create a little bit of a crater there. Of course, we're going to have sand fall, and that's okay too. So I'm not too terribly concerned about this. I'm enjoying this right now with the way we have this. So we have food established. We have a mess hall established. Looking at this, let's do a lice loaf. I think lice loaf is going to end up being... Yeah, it does use 50 kilograms of water. That's okay. We've got plenty of water. I'm not worried about water on this planet. I'm not. I'm just not worried at all. So my natural gas geyser, I'm going to say is down here because natural gas is now starting to form down here. So we can only assume. We can only assume. I think what I'm going to end up doing is taking this down a little bit. Just so I can make sure that the natural gas geyser is down there. Eventually, we're going to dig a lot of this stuff out. Chlorine is pretty heavy. So it'll end up being like a layer of carbon dioxide, then a layer of chlorine, and then oxygen. Ooh, look. There's our cool slush geyser. So that'll give us polluted water at 14 degrees. Good. Good, good, good. That needs to go up. Okay. So you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to be done for today. We are. We've done a lot already. We've established a crap ton of morale, like a bunch of morale, right? I mean, we are doing really well with that. That is why I always, always, always make sure these 4 rooms are like the biggest ones that I do. Oh, you know what we haven't done yet? We haven't done a break room yet. We actually need to do that real fast before we end this episode. Minimum size, I think, is 12. And we've got 16 there. So I need furniture. I need a water cooler. And a flower pot. So if I go ahead and prioritize that, because doesn't that give me a recreation room? Oh, no, it doesn't give me any bonus. I thought it did. It doesn't. That's all right. Eventually I'll get a washroom in here, though, and that'll give me a +2 instead of the +1 for here, so it'll just give me 1 extra. But still, I mean, it's good for these guys to have somewhere to kind of hang out and relax, and rather than just standing around not doing anything. Oops, I meant to open that, not lock it. It's fine. It's okay. All right. So that is all we have for today. So, questions, comments, concerns, put it in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do so. Let me know what you guys think of this so far. I'm having a lot of fun with it. All of this is pretty basic, pretty simple right now. Give it a couple more episodes, we'll get into some more complicated things. We need to get power established. We need to get a power spine established. We need to start getting into some of these uglier biomes. I am going to need to get some of this advanced research stuff done in between this episode and the next. So let's be on the lookout for that. But for now, that is all I have. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.